I think, if you think about the vocation that I have chosen from the learnings that I've had over the past more than a couple of decades now in the intersection of financial technology and commerce, I feel like, one of the most overlooked problems is really that problem is how do you translate that constraint into an opportunity? And we hear the word affordability crisis.
Yeah.
I guess traveling through, kind of political cycles. But I think the apolitical thing to be saying is that that is probably one of the most important overlooked problems of our times. And like it or not, I have no smoking gun that indicates any of the shiny objects of today are adequately solving for it. Space travel isn't.
Yes.
Digital currency isn't.
Not yet.
And
No.
AI, even though we scream about it all day and all night long and have spent trillions of dollars on it, hasn't necessarily in any way that is meaningfully manifest at scale changed affordability for not just millions, but billions of people in the rock called the Earth that we find ourselves in, along with 8 billion of our neighbors. And as a matter of fact, you could make the argument that the affordability crisis is getting worse, not better.
Yes.
And so that's a part of what brought me here, and why you see the faint green sign behind me. So that's if there's any part of that journey that you want me to double click onto, happy to do so.
No, absolutely. So I really like your approach, and to be honest, I'm myself a great fan of the obstacle is the way. It's one of those philosophical concepts that makes sense when I would say you come up with constraints, like you mentioned, and it's great to see that that has been part of your thinking. One thing I really wanted to touch upon, and I guess we can definitely start with that, is that so you launched in 2014, and the category doesn't have a name. You really come up with that concept, and you're building conviction around that category. And let can you give us an idea of how does one come some morning and say, hey, let's build something where people will be able to save and buy, save first, buy second, and enroll their family into it. And 2014 is what? It's just a couple of years out of the, I will say, the explosion of social media. So we don't have yet that much of this crowdfunding, and all those things are just coming up. And the social aspect of it is also very new. So you are from the get-go getting together the saving, the buying, and the social, and with this idea of mixing all three to offer an experience. How did all of that came through at the same time, or was it something that came progressively one after the other?
Well, I think you can actually draw a fairly straight line from many of those things into into the Statue of Liberty, freedom that comes from affordability. Unless you can afford the things that put you in the path of prosperity, everything else is moot.